Welcome back, fellow gamers. Today we are on episode 2 of our Timberborn Iron Teeth series. And yep, we are in the progress of a drought. A drought did just start. It looks like our water pumps are currently shut off. How good is our water level? Let's check that real quick before we get started here. Alright, we are up above the little suction area, so that's a pretty good start, not too bad. So let's see what we're going to focus on today's episode. So let's see, when we left off, we were building houses over here. That one's almost finished. They have not started this one yet. That's okay. We do have 49 logs. Not bad to start. 133 and 150. We have 13 beavers, 2 unemployed. We could probably open this back up. Go ahead and turn this back on real quick. I think we tell the other one to go ahead and do science here. If we just lower this priority a little bit to like there, we can turn that one back on temporarily. What are we looking like here? We have 3 breeding pods. That should help increase our population. We do want to worry. I think priority 1 is going to be to go ahead and head up here. I think we want to head up here and try to enclose this area. We really want to make sure that we have the bad tides and the water under control, a little bit of storage for the droughts. I think today's episode, we're going to try to focus on that. Whether or not we get it done, I don't know. If we don't, we're at least going to progress towards it in today's episode. So first order of business, we are going to need all the platforms and stairs to get up there. Double platform is 150 science. We are at 158. Before I even see what else we had unlocked from last time, we're going to go ahead and unlock that. Oh yeah, check it out. Just in that little short period of time here, we got the first house built. This guy's just hanging out here. Oh, he's one of the babies. He's not quite an adult yet. So he's growing into adulthood. I was like, what is he doing? He's sitting here, he's waiting for the adult to build a house for him.
I need somewhere to live.
What's our wood situation looking like? These are only about 1/3 of the way done. Yeah, and those ones appear to be the highest number. So we're going to be waiting on these again, which are about halfway done. So we're going to have a little bit of a wood shortage here prior to being able to get wood to create planks. We did turn this plank machine back on. That means that we have 5 open jobs somewhere. I think we start planning out our route to get up here. We got to get up here and start grabbing some metal. We do have to create some actual metal planks. Are they called metal planks? Metal blocks. We need to create some metal blocks in order to create the sluices, in order to go ahead and trap some water over here, and to build our little contraption to deal with the droughts and the bad tides. I think to start, we'll build a triple here, double in front of it, a single in front of that, and then stairs right up that. We'll go ahead and connect the path right onto it. Oh, we have no builders here. All right, so we need to up the priority on the builders. Pause this for a moment. We need to put that priority back down to average. So you should swap over and become a builder at minimum. Yep. Let's go down to 1 farmer for now. He should become a builder. Where'd he go? He did not become a builder. Where did he go? I don't know where he went. I just paused 2 jobs, and for some reason, those beavers chose a different place? Oh, is it because? Yeah. Okay. Don't know where they went, but I just got them back. So hopefully they'll get started on these stairs and these platforms. And then we also want to go ahead and extend it up this way. Let's go ahead and set that up real quick. Is the triple going to be high enough? It will be. Triple there, double there, single there. Drop stairs on top of them all real quick. Connect it up with a path. And then just to start, we can stop it right there for the moment. We will go into the metal tab here. We don't have the scavenger flag. All right, so we're going to put 1 guy back on science because we need 250 science and we currently have 19. Remember a little bit earlier when I said I'm not going to go look at the science and what else I needed? Cough. All right, we do appear to have a few homeless beavers still. That's okay. This is not total priority for them to build. We are going to need more planks. This whole little section right here is dying out. I think I'm just going to go ahead and demolish that. Yeah, I can demolish this with paths instead of having the beavers come over to come chisel it out. That'll be better. I guess when the water level was a little bit higher, that was actually plantable and growable, but now it's not, so that's fine. So we have 1 day left of the drought. We have 60 water left. Should be enough to get them through the day. They typically drink 2.5 water apiece with 15 of them. Yeah, that'll be enough with 15 of them. They'll be drinking less than 40, about 37 of them, 38. So we should be good. Water level still looks pretty good here. It's not too low yet, so our plants should stay alive. It looks like we did good for that drought. We can get some of these babies to grow up. That'd be really sweet. We got 1 at 86%. Yeah, the rest of them are pretty low though, so that's going to be a little bit before the rest of them are actually adults, and that's okay for now. Ooh, well-being just went up to 4. We'll take that. It's a little boost, a little helper here. We wake up, our drought ends. Now we get water coming back. This is good. This is good. Well-being just went up to 5. Okay. Oh, it's because the second house just went in. I see it over here. Very nice. Very nice. So let's get these water pumps back on. Oh, they got the whole staircase in already. Very nice, guys. Very nice. What I think we're going to really focus on here is we want to get up top. We want to start grabbing the scrap metal so that we can make metal planks, metal blocks. We start getting some metal blocks. We're going to start aiming for two things. One, we want to get some robots going sooner than later. Robots are going to be key here because of how small this map is. We're not really going to have the farmland in order to grow the food or the wetland area in order to grow a lot of trees. We want to start getting robots because robots don't need water and robots don't need food. So if we get the robots, what we might do is send them over here somewhere, start another district and have a robot only district. And then we can send them over to this place over here where they can start permanently getting metal for us. And this way they can produce metal and they can get bad water. And that'll allow them to go ahead and start building more robots. But let's keep in mind that that is going to be a future us long-term game plan here. For this episode and probably even dragging into the next one, we want to really get up here and get some sluices in and close in this water area. We want to be able to control the water so that we can keep our beavers alive. We have 7 open jobs. Only 3 beavers about to grow up. We do have 2 builders. That's okay. Science is going up. It's up to 82. We need 250 right now. 83. It's going to be a little while until we get that. So just changing around some of the job assignments, and it looks like currently we don't have anybody replanting trees. I need more beavers to grow up. I need them to grow up faster. I tried to up the science here a little bit, and then it pulled some of the guys out of over here. And we only have 1 builder, and he's currently sitting on his ass, though.
Hello.
If we increase this priority, will that pull him out of there? No, it pulled him from somewhere else, and I don't know where. Yeah, see, so that's what happened earlier. As the water level gets a little bit higher in here, this little area turns green. I'm guessing that's what it looked like when I went and planted over there, so that's why they went and died out. So during the droughts, that's going to keep on dying. We're not going to bother replanting back there then. Leave that be. Oh, very nice. All right, so we have a baby who's about to become an adult. It looks like we still have 4 open jobs, and I know certain jobs like this one right here, we have to set down to half. So that job count, this is down to 2, this is down to 2, and this is down to 1. So there's at least 5 other jobs we're going to have in the future on top of the 4 that are showing right here, the 4 vacancies. So in this tab here, it shows us how many workers we have, how many vacancies we have. The vacancies is the amount of jobs that we have open that are unoccupied. And then it also shows in case it's the opposite way around and you have beavers without a job open for them, unless you know you can build more buildings. Our food situation isn't the greatest, but we do have a lot of grown food, so it's not like they can't continue to pick it. We could always up the priority, or the amount of workers, I should say, inside of these workplaces, and that'll allow us to go ahead and get more food for the beavers. All right, looks like our science is getting really close. When this hits 250 up here, we're gonna go ahead and unlock inside of this tab the scavenger flag here. The scavenger flag costs us 250. We're about to have it right now. There we go. We got it unlocked. So let's head up here, open up our metal tab. We're gonna tell them to go ahead and build 2 scavenger flags. We're gonna up the priority on 1 on the workplace here. And if we unpause this here, we should see beavers come right away. What did they do? They ran up here, they smacked it a little bit. Oh, it's nighttime. We'll just go ahead and fast forward to the morning real quick. Now that it's morning time, we should see these beavers come running right up here. Go ahead and build these 2 flags real quick. Here they come. This guy's gonna build this one, and he's gonna go ahead and go to town on the other one. All right, we got 1 beaver, Zevrij, who's gonna go ahead and start collecting metal for us. And I think our next priority here is gonna go ahead and build a little storage for it. And what do you guys think? We build it down here? Yeah, I think so, because you don't have plank storage. That's why you're sitting on your ass there. Okay. So then we can go ahead and pause this job temporarily and pause this job temporarily. We don't have plank storage, so they can go find something else to do. And that leaves us with 1 open job currently. So we're doing pretty well, keeping beavers employed. We do have 2 builders. All right, let's get them to build us some metal storage. And we're probably gonna need gears. Let's go into the metal tab real quick. All right, so we need this smelter here, which is also 300 science. Let's keep that in mind. Why don't we actually then pause for a second. Let's come over here. Oh, we have 2 people inside the science place already. Never mind. So if we head back into this metal tab, the smelter is gonna be 300 science. In order to build that, we need gears, planks, and scrap metal. So we're collecting the scrap metal. We have a plank making machine. I don't know that we don't have a gear making machine yet. So let's see what we need in order to do that. I believe that's in this tab. The gear workshop is another 100 science. So we currently really need those science guys to go ahead and go to town. Yeah, so I'm looking here inside of the science center. Anybody who's been watching any of my videos and watching my live streams on this knows that I love the number cruncher to get rid of the science centers. If I can get rid of the science centers, I can keep beavers occupied in other jobs, because the number cruncher here does not require any beavers to work at it. But in order to build it, we need 30 planks, 100 gears, and 25 metal blocks. So we need to solve the gear problem and the metal block problem first. And then I think our priority after that's going to be number cruncher, as well as obviously working up here and taking care of this water situation. The water situation is going to be priority 1, but the number cruncher and building robots are all going to come right with that following. And that'll probably end up in one of the next episodes. All right, for the time being though, we are going to want to build a storage. If we put this back one, we can go ahead and build a log storage storage, a plank storage, and a scrap metal storage. Why don't we go ahead and do that? Head to the paths tab. We put a single here, double back there, double back there, another one here. Stairs going up, and then just some paths going to each one of them. And then connect the front here with some paths. If we go back in here, we'll tell them on the bottom, why don't you guys go ahead and store logs down at the bottom, since it's probably gonna be the most used out of everything here. The middle one, we will go ahead and store some planks. And the top one, for now, we're gonna store some scrap metal. And eventually we're gonna need a place to go ahead and store some metal blocks, but that's gonna be a future us problem. Now, come to think about it, we're also gonna need a gear storage too. So beaver count's going up. This is looking pretty good. We got 15 adults, we got 3 children. We only currently have 1 job open. Do have a few jobs paused, like these 2 right here, and then a few jobs in here, like this one in here. Only has 1 of the 2 potential beavers inside of it, I believe. Nope, that one has 2. I believe over here, yeah, so this one only has 2 of the 4. We could have a few more builders going in a little bit. But priority 1, we're gonna see how well we can maintain 3 breeding pods right now. Even though we can pause them, we want to see how well we can maintain the population that this is going to create. As long as we continue to have enough water and enough food, we'll keep progressing forward. I guess the question becomes, do we build a third housing unit already? I don't think so. I think we wait for now. Currently have 20 beds and 18 beavers. Now it just went down to 17 because one of the adults just died. You see down here this Malelia, however the hell you want to pronounce that, just died of old age this morning. Hopefully she died a peaceful death in her sleep. We just got a warning. We got a drought approaching. 3 days left. Let's see how we're making out here. Water looks really good. We don't know how long the drought's gonna be, but it'll be all right. Food situation, yeah, looks good. We have a lot of grown. Can any of them? Yeah, this guy can reach the back corner. I wonder if anybody can reach over here, because nobody's going over there to grab the food yet. Even though we have food storage, we just don't have enough farmers is what it is, I bet you. Yep, that's what it is. That's okay. Oh, they can't build any more of this because we don't have the planks. Okay, so unpause that. They will get on making planks this morning. The gear workshop's 100 signs. We're gonna go ahead and unlock that too. We're gonna plop that right on here next to that. And then we need 300 for the smelter. We currently have 90. It'll be a little bit until we can unlock that, but that's okay. And we'll plop that somewhere really close so it's attached over here as well. I tell you what, even though we have the dams down here, we don't have the floodgate unlocked yet. I was gonna say we could put floodgates behind that, and that'll allow us to go ahead and keep the water level higher inside, because the dams only have, it doesn't show you on here, so the dams only keep the water at 0.65. With the floodgate, we can keep the water up to 0.95. But that'll be for future us to think about. In the meantime, go ahead and see how we're making out here. We still have beds for 20 and only 18 beavers. So our count doesn't appear to be going up, but I do believe, if I recall correctly, the 3 pods should create more than 18 beavers. We wake up this morning, our drought has started. Not a big deal though. I think we're gonna focus on heading up here now. I guess the question is, do I want to collect this wood? Not really sure I care about it, because when these trees grow over here, yeah, this one's at 96%, so these should be done here pretty soon. 99%. A few of these should start popping up. Yeah, like that one there it just did. And that's gonna make our wood go a lot better here. All right. We need to pause these two so they don't suck all this water out currently. Get them paused. We still need signs, so I gotta keep some guys going inside of the science area in there. There's 2 beavers currently in here. That's okay. All right, I don't think we need to worry about collecting this wood up here. I think what we do, all right, is we send a path over this way, go into our demolish tab. Let's go ahead and tell them to demolish all this for now. These last 2 over here, there's a few back here. Don't know that we're gonna have the stairs and things to get to them yet, but we will in the future. And that allows us to start getting over here, start working on setting up for the sluices and the dam that's gonna be over here. And that path a little bit. All right, they should be able to reach most of these now, which is pretty good. Drought has already ended. We maintained well with the water and the food. We did good. Doing really good so far. We should be all right. Beavers are back up in here. They're doing their thing. Starting to get a decent amount of scrap metal going. That's pretty good. Can't complain there. I think it might be time to turn. Oh, never mind. This is already on. We got somebody already in here making gears. Let's go ahead and up this job here. Yeah, this way they have 100% power here. We're going to increase the priority on this. We're actually going to keep that on high. We'll just pause it when we don't need gears. That'll be all right. Yeah, as long as we didn't take away anybody from up here. We want to make sure that we have somebody inside of the scavenger flag for now. We want to keep the scrap metal coming. All right, waking up this morning too. We're at 245 signs. We're about to hit that 250 marker. I think when we hit the 250, we're going to go ahead and unlock inside of this metal tab. We're going to unlock the smelter. Oh, never mind. It's 300. I lied about that. We got to wait till 300. But when it does hit 300, this is what I was going to say. We're going to go ahead and pause one of of those science centers so that we free up another job. All right, it looks like we are at 21 beavers now, which means we are going to have one without housing. So they currently can't get up there. Why don't we go ahead and build them a set of stairs though, because we are going to need to get up here to build things in the future. So let's go ahead and do let's go ahead and do that. Connect this up with a path real quick. We're going to come down here into this area. We're going to go into our little housing tab, and we're going to go ahead and build another barracks down here for now. And I tell you what, just because planks is looking really good and we're still waiting on a few things in order to get some stuff building, I think we're going to go into the well-being tab. Yeah, so we can build campfires or rooftop terraces without creating too much of a problem. This is only 15 logs. So for now, we're going to slap 2 of them right here. I know we're tapping a little bit into the farmland. Yeah, I can't get it behind there yet. I want to keep it close to the housing though. We're going to go ahead and slap 2 of those in there. That's going to go ahead and allow them to increase their well-being. And I'm going to peek in here. I wonder if I build some rooftop terraces through this area. Why don't we wait until they get this built, see what our wood situation looks like at that point. It looks like it's going to be okay, but this is going to take 30 days to grow back, so let's see what happens once they rinse some of that wood out there. Okay, while we were distracted there for a little bit, we did go ahead and achieve our 300 signs, so we can unlock this smelter now. We're going to unlock it. We're going to come on over here and see if we can figure out a way to attach this to the power. And it's not the best, but that'll work right there for now. Oh, we got a beaver sitting on his ass over here. We're going to pause for a moment. Let me guess, you don't have the storage for it is what it is. You got planks. Why are you sitting on your ass in there? Unpause this. Oh, there he goes. He went back in. Okay, I started building this right away. Look at that. I bet you that's where the gears went. He was sitting on his ass because he didn't have gears, I'll bet you. Or didn't have storage for gears. So we're also going to fix that problem. Go ahead and build a path here to connect that so somebody can start working there. This requires 200 horsepower. Boy, this is already not going to meet the demand. So we need more beavers. Our number is going up though. We are currently at 24. 21 adults, 3 babies. Oh, I guess that we have 6 beds open. So I guess they got that last house built over here. They do. They got the last house built. Oh, we have an injured beaver. We have an injured beaver. Medical bed, 80 signs. We're unlocking it. We're doing it. Can't have injured beavers. I'm gonna plop that right there for you. Tell you what, we're gonna go ahead and build 3 of them because I know once we gonna start unlocking the metal, and when the people begin working at this metal shop here, which is going to be, I believe it's 2 jobs. No, it says it's only 1. The person that's gonna be inside of here is gonna keep on getting injured. So we want medical beds in order for them to get better quicker. How are we making out in here? We just need 4 gears and 12 planks. They don't currently have any gears in there. We currently have no planks. So the planks are also making the gears. We need the planks to start cranking up a little bit higher. That's okay. That's gonna be okay. Oh, we have 82 planks in here. No, we should be fine. The gear guy should be able to keep on going. They just need to run the planks over here. It's only 3 more planks. We need this gear guy to go ahead and make his next 4 gears. He should actually have it done today. So they should have this up and running today. Let's go ahead and increase the priority on this. And then I guess right away we should look into 2 more storages, a gear storage and a metal plank storage. And I guess we'll just build them over here temporarily. We're really starting to just run out of space and cram everything into this area. But this is what happens when you play on a small map, right? Like, look at this. We want to build a dam up here to store some water. Eventually we could dynamite it all out to make it bigger. We need an area to grow food and to grow trees. Kind of only limited to this green area currently. We do have this side we can grow on as the beaver population increases. And then all we have left is this other half of the map over here. But probably in the future we'll look into building a little power station industrial area up here. We'll divert the bad water back over that way, and then this will allow this area down here to also get green. That's not going to be for many more episodes. For now, let's get over here. Storage, that just popped up. We already got somebody in there. We need to increase this in here. Plop 1 there, 1 there. Go path, single platform on this side. You got to get stairs to go up to it. Connect that with a path, connect this with a path, and then we just got to assign some priorities. So you're going to hold the metal blocks, and you are going to hold, oh, no. They already started building this. I need them to delete that. Never mind. Wrong building. Storage. Oh, I want to build a big warehouse. All right, a medium warehouse it is. And in that medium warehouse, we are going to tell them to go ahead and store the gears. If I just put paths up here, can you? No, you know what? I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna go ahead and just delete that. Delete all this up here. I was trying to go ahead and move the rubble down to the ground, but I know one of these beavers is gonna build this, run up there, go to collect that, and right as they do, they're gonna build this, and they're gonna get trapped. So yeah, nope, not having that problem today. All right, it's not too bad. So with 1 wheel, with 1 plank workshop, 1 gear workshop, and 1 smelter, metal block workshop, whatever you want to call it, we're running at 80% capacity with those 4 beavers. This should be enough for us to go ahead and progress now. So we can start looking up here already. Go up here. We need to unlock the sluice. Sluice is 400 science, and we have 144. We also need to unlock the levee, which is 120. We can go ahead and unlock that now. And I think what we do here, we go ahead and tell them to demolish this. Go ahead and put a path over here. All right, the 2 science centers are running really fast. We need to get that sluice unlocked. We get that sluice unlocked, we can go ahead and head up here. And we can go and start building our contraption up here that we were talking about in the beginning of the video. Too far from the district and cannot be reached by builders. Well, why not? Maybe if we build stairs over here? If I click it for demolition now, can they demo it? Yeah, now they can. Why don't we go ahead and demo all 4 of these. Landscaping, I'm gonna put a line of levees right there instead, where the water backs up 1 slot. Alright, and we gotta start getting up over here. So 2, 1, 1. Set of stairs in there, stairs in there, stairs in there, path, 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 path. Gotta build a set of stairs to get up here. Couple of paths, and then we just need them to demolish some stuff up here as well. Let's just tell them to go ahead and demolish this for now. Oh, are we in a drought? Drought in progress, yes. We want to go ahead and repause these again. Don't want to pump out all this water. We were pumping for probably about a good day there without realizing it. Well-being went up to 6. Very nice. We have 1 unemployed beaver. That's because we just paused that job though. Okay, so we have beavers working. We do have beavers collecting wood down here. Yep. We have 2 in there. Let's go ahead and increase that then. So we still have another unemployed beaver. We can go ahead and increase the workers up to 3. That'll be all right. That'll be okay. Our water is not gonna hold up. I need to put one of these back on. Our water is not gonna hold up for another 3 days. So that tells me we need to go ahead and build storage. A bigger water storage tank this time, preferably, now that we've gotten gears. Oh, this is 120 science, but we really kind of need it. So go ahead and unlock this. Put that there. We're gonna increase the construction priority of this up to high priority on that. This way, starting as soon as this drought is over, we can make sure that we have enough water for the next drought. And we're gonna empty that one, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna delete this one and then build another one of those big tanks right behind that. Food and water is priority in this game, people. Food and water. It is empty. Let's go ahead and demolish it. We're gonna slap another one of these tanks right behind there. Oh, and we need to set these what to hold. You're gonna hold water, and you're gonna hold water. Okay, well, this is not good. We got 2 days left. We're down to 48 water. Yep, the water level's getting a little low there. You guys see that? We have 27 beavers, so right now we just barely have enough water to last for 1 day. We might be all right, actually, as long as we keep just this one pumping. And if we need to, towards the very end, we can go ahead and turn this one back on. All right, how are these guys making out up here? Oh, this is actually looking really good. I need those sluices unlocked. We're gonna put a row of sluices on top of this next to control the water coming out. All right, they are almost up here too. Once they go ahead and get up here, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna build and lock this little area in with some sluices. Let the bad tide out when the bad tide comes, and then sluices going this way in order to let the good water out when the good water comes. Man, look at this. We have 0.1 days left till the drought ends, and we are down to 4 water. That was almost like perfectly planned. Except it wasn't planned. Just the quinky dink. Drought ended. 1 water left, 2 waters left, 1 water, 2 waters, bouncing back and forth. Pat yourself on the back, smooth. You got luckiest. All right, we are back to 4 open jobs. With this new water storage now, we might be okay. We do have a job open there. I think we're gonna go ahead and put 1 more breeding pod down for now, because it would also be nice to get some more workers. I would like to fill this up, and then we could always go into the district management tab, and we can unlock the builder's hut. And the builder's hut will allow us to go ahead and have more builders. Each one of them is going to give us 4 more builders, but that's not going to be until after we go ahead and spend this 400 science here on this sluice. We need the sluice first so that we can control the water, as we keep on saying over and over. And currently, if you guys look up here, we have 153 science up top, and we need 400 plus at least 100 more after that. We're gonna go ahead and empty these 2 storage tanks right here so that we could demolish these. And the reason being, because it looks like our water is just barely maintaining, we're gonna go ahead and put in another one of these deep water pumps right here. We're gonna flop it this way on this side, flop it right there. Sitting here debating, I think I'm gonna go ahead and build a second one there too as well. Don't need to use it at the moment, but this way it's there and it's ready in case I ever end up needing more water in an emergency. We head back up here. We did start building this dam area up here. We're building in small pieces where they can't trap themselves currently, and we're just waiting for this science to hit 400, which is pretty close to right now. Looks like we will probably hit it tomorrow as soon as this night cycle ends, and that'll be just enough here for us to go ahead and unlock this sluice that we keep talking about for 400 science. We are starting to get over 30 beavers beavers. We're up to 31 beavers right now currently. Let's go ahead and go into the housing tab here. We're gonna choose another barracks. We're gonna plop one on top of this facing the other way. We come around here. Can we get away with just a set of stairs, or do we need a platform? Yep, nope, just a set of stairs will be enough. That should take care of our housing situation for a while. We're gonna pause for a moment. We do have a drought approaching in 3 days, but we do now have enough to go ahead and unlock this sluice. We are going to unlock it, and we're already going to plop a row of them in right here. We're going to tell them to high prioritize this construction-wise, because that allows us to start locking in a little bit of water. They should be able to get these built before the 3 days is up. That'll at least allow us to lock in at least one little small row of water right here. It'll be a good little start. And now that we got that unlocked, we're going to go ahead, place a line of levees right there, another line right here, another line right here, and then we're going to build this all up too high. We can actually, it looks like we can put that one in and they won't get stuck building those. We swap this path around in there. We can delete this one. And that allows us to put the corner levee in. You don't need the corner one in there for water purposes, but I do always set these up where the beavers can run across the top, and the beavers can't run on an angle like this. So I would need to have one right here in order for them to go ahead and walk across this corner. I'm not going to put it in yet until they go ahead and get all these built. Yeah, they're going to get these finished. This is good. There's 1.7 days left. They are going to get those finished. And we're going to close them right before the drought. This way we get a little bit of water built up inside of here, and that'll give us a little bit of storage water to start. This way we can go ahead and keep this all nice and wet in case we forget to shut some of these pumps off, because sometimes these pumps end up staying on, and that's just simply because I forget. All right, if we go back over to this side over here now, go back into landscaping, click on the sluices, rotate these this way. We need 3 sluices since we have 3 water blocks facing that way. We're gonna leave them on open currently. Drought has started. Let's go ahead and pause these. We have 299, 300 water, a little over 300. Should be enough to go for a little while here. We have an 8-day drought, 31 beavers. 31 is 62, 77, so we need 77 water a day, times 7.5 days, times 8 days. We're not gonna have enough water, but we will start opening up a pump as time goes on. We don't wanna do it yet, because we wanna make sure these crops and the trees and everything stay wet. Changed my mind, we're gonna keep one open for now. Do have 2 unemployed beavers. Let's see if we have any jobs open anywhere. Can we add anybody? Nope, that one's full. What about this one over here? Nope, this one's full. We got people at both of those scavenger hunts. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start creating some more builders actually. So if we go into district management tab down here, builders hut, this is only 100. Go ahead and unlock this. We're gonna plop one of these right here for now. We're gonna increase the priority of construction in it. Let's see, we forgot to connect this guy. That's all right. Still gonna keep that paused. Tell you what, actually, we're gonna come over here. We're gonna change this setup over here so we can keep this water higher. Do we do this actually? Yeah, we do so temporarily, right? We need to unlock the floodgate. Oh, we don't have enough signs. So the floodgate, the single floodgate is 150. You have 125. We should actually have this done here in this next day. Nope, apparently it's only at 140. Coming back around the morning time now, though. As soon as morning comes, we'll definitely have it here on this next day. All right, we did get enough here. So if we go ahead and click on this floodgate, we can unlock it for 150 signs right here. Just go ahead and unlock that. And then we can put a line of floodgates right here. And this will allow us to keep the water level a little bit higher inside of here. So between those floodgates, and if we come up here, the storage that we're about to have up inside of here, and then getting this bad water under control. We didn't get a bad tide yet. We've been pretty lucky. Knock on wood, we're probably going to get it on the next one, though, honestly. We are very much due for a bad tide, so time to start expecting it. Oh, our water ran out. Oh, okay, this all dies in 1.8 days. They can't replant. They're still picking, but they can't replant. Okay, our drought ends in the morning, though, so we really need to focus on keeping a little more water down here. They start building any? Yes, they did start building some of this over here. So this is going to allow us to keep more water inside of there. A bad tide next might hurt us, but as long as we have enough water and food stored, we should be okay. The drought's ending right now. This is perfect timing. Let's go ahead and unlock this. We have no water. We're down to 0 water, down to 12 food, 17 logs.
Ooh, yes.
Come save us, water. Come save us. Unlock all those water pumps. High prioritize that as a job. We have 6 open jobs. We need another breeding pod. Let's go on over here. We're gonna go into, it's in housing. Breeding pod. Let's get that down. Up the priority of the construction on this. Connect it up with the path real quick. Unlike some people I watch play this game, I don't up the priority on everything. Only something when it's pretty important. We do want to start getting more beavers. We're starting to get some empty jobs. We do have housing for 40 and we have 31 beavers, so we can have 9 more beavers. Since 3 pods seems to be averaging about 30, this 4th pod should give us around 40. Oh yeah, look at this, look at this, look at this. All right, they have all this in. This is good. This will allow us to keep the water level inside a little bit higher now. Got to keep it at 0.8 for now. Let me make an add up here. We don't have a lot of metal scraps left up here. We do want to try to get some robots going. I'll do some math on that probably in the next episode. See if we're going to have enough to go ahead and get some robots going before we can go ahead and either get down to this efficient mine down here, or to either this metal scrap pile up here, or this other metal scrap pile up top over here. We're actually not too far from that one. We can send a line of beavers over here. Far from the district center, but that's okay. So for now, we're going to pause right here. We're going to go ahead and check this out. We want to go ahead and build this up so that we can trap the bad water, or get rid of the bad water when we have it, and then trap in some good water. So let's go ahead and we're going to delete this for now. And since they can't reach any of this, I can go ahead and tell them they can build this line of levees right here. Another row on top. We want a row on top of here. Another row on top of here. Sluice here, a sluice here, and then another line of levees. So this is going to be the finished height here. In order to achieve that, put a triple platform here, double platform on top of it, triple platform here, single platform on top of it, triple platform here. For the time being, let's just get a set of stairs on this. Then we need to plan a way up. If we do triple, why don't we do this actually? So we'll do triple, triple, double, single. Plop a set of stairs here, here, and here. Path on top of path on top. We always put paths on top of these. Let's go ahead and run a path up here. And we are going to prioritize all of this first. And just to be safe, what we're going to do, because beavers like to go and get themselves stuck and caught, what we're going to do is actually delete this line right here. You can delete that, and that'll make them build all this first. And then once they get all these stairs and everything built, we can go ahead and put that line back in, and then they can build all of that. I think temporarily too, we're also going to put a set of stairs to go over here. Connect that up with a path real quick, and that's going to allow them to just go ahead and get over here. We are going to dynamite that out later, so we do want beavers to have access down there anyway. That'll allow them to build them first 2 down here. That's not going to hurt anything. Yep, and then as soon as they get all that done, we'll go ahead and fill the rest of the blocks in. Once they are up top, on top of everything, this way they don't get themselves stuck. They can just build down below themselves. But we're going to wrap this episode up here. If you guys made it this far inside of the video, you know the routine. Please go ahead and drop a like. Really helps us out with the algorithm. And until next time, peace, love, and happiness, y'all.